guys, today I'm going to be doing a video that so many of you have requested here recently, and that is a video on how I cleared up my skin, how I got rid of my cystic acne, how I faded hyperpigmentation. So I am sitting in front of you, sans makeup. This is me. How are you? That's good. I do need to toss in a tiny disclaimer. I am not, nor will I ever claim to be, unless I go to school for it, a licensed esthetician or a dermatologist. I am not a skin expert. I am a 20-year-old girl who has dealt with acne, cystic acne, hormonal acne her entire life. We're talking this crap started when I was like 8, y'all. So it's been a really long battle, and I think that at this point in my life, my skin is the clearest it's been in a long time. So I do want to talk to you about my skincare routine. A lot of these have just been trial and error type of products, and I'm just going to be straight up with you. Some of them will probably be gone the next time that I have to go purchase skincare products. I like trying out new things. So yeah, I think we're just going to get started. We're going to start with my skincare routine, and then I'm going to get into tips and tricks on how I cleared up my acne afterwards. My skin type, I have incredibly dry skin. Dry to the point where if I don't put on moisturizer, my skin feels so tight, it's unbearable. It's almost painful. I do not produce oil naturally on my face, and the only time that I ever do is when I'm sweating. That being said, it's an extremely hard battle to fight when you don't have any oil on your face, but you are getting those hardcore cystic breakouts, because for me, it's not like clogged pores, it's entirely hormonal. I must have tried every harsh skincare product on the market. For a long time, I used the Proactiv 3-step program, and that worked beautifully, but my skin got used to it, and it did not work for me anymore. I started breaking out again. That was when I talked to my mom, I talked to a dermatologist, and they both recommended to me that after I take off my makeup, I cleanse my skin with the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. This one is the Walmart version. I have found there is absolutely no difference between the two. They are exactly the same. This one's like $2 cheaper, so I got it. This product is the type of cleanser where you don't even have to rinse it off afterwards. You can leave it on your skin, and it's not going to do anything negative. It's not going to dry it out. This is so gentle that it is recommended for use on babies. And my skin just loves it. So what happens is I'll take off my makeup, and I'll get into those products later, and I will wash my skin first with my Gentle Skin Cleanser. This is all I will use in the morning, and at night, again, after I take off the makeup, this is what I use first. So yeah, my skin absolutely loves this. It is so gentle, and it doesn't irritate my skin, and I feel like it doesn't really strip it of any moisture, so I do really love that. And then at night, once I am done with that, I will follow up with the Clearasil, and again, this is just something I'm using right now. Ultra Acne Plus Marks Wash and Mask. And I think the thing I hate most about this is the cap does not close. It doesn't close, it never has. It's never been airtight since I bought it. And as a result, product leaks out overnight, and if you can even see, it's so gross. Mine has dried product in the bottom that I cannot get out, because once it dries, this is meant to be both a wash and a mask, so once it dries, it's hard. It's one of those hard green masks, and it's actually kind of a crap design. I don't really know if I'll repurchase it, but basically all I use is a salicylic acne face wash. This one is really nice. It's, again, green, and you can use it as a mask as well. I prefer it just as an actual face wash. I don't really use any masks or anything like that these days. My skin is so low maintenance right now that I'm just giving it what it seems to like. But I do like this okay. It doesn't seem to dry out my skin that much. Again, the packaging is just really awful. And then probably 2 times a week, I will use a Proactiv Renewing Cleanser. I used to use the Proactiv 3-step system. Again, my skin got used to it. But this is the type of cleanser where when it comes out, it has little beads. And they're so rough, they almost feel like sandpaper on the skin. It does have benzoyl peroxide in it, so if you are sensitive to that, keep that in mind, but this is great for me as a gentle weekly exfoliant, or bi-weekly or tri-weekly, whatever. So I do really love this, and I do think that it really does keep some marks at bay while exfoliating my skin enough to get rid of the current hyperpigmentation and stuff I have on my cheeks. So that is how I cleanse my skin. And then of course I will follow up with a toner. I have tried so many toners. I keep coming back to this one because I feel like they're just all the same, and this is really inexpensive. It is the Clean and Clear Essentials Deep Cleaning Toner, and it has 2%, or not 2%, whoa, 0.5% salicylic acid, which again just helps to keep those acne marks at bay. I find that this really helps to get any excess dirt or oil that I might have lingering in my pores. So I use this after I cleanse my face morning and night, and this goes before moisturizer. So I really do like this. Again, I've never found one that I'm like, oh my god, this is my toner for life, but this is okay. So during the day, I do 2 moisturizing steps. At night, I do 1. During the day, I take this Garnier Moisture Renew Refreshing Gel Cream for dry skin. And this is my first tub of this. I've only been using it within maybe the last 3 months, but my skin loves it. Absolutely 100% just loves it. And what this is it's actually a really interesting little product. It's a gel consistency. So like, let me see if I can do this on camera. A little uncoordinated today. But like if I put my finger in it, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like liquid. So during the day, I put this underneath the eyes in place of an eye cream. I am 20, I don't have issues with wrinkles. I do have hereditary dark circles. I have found nothing that has ever brightened them. So this is what I use in place of an actual eye cream. That being said, I love it. I find that it doesn't make my makeup slip under this area, and it's just enough moisture not to feel greasy, but to really hydrate that area, because that is where I get like dry skin the worst. So this is what I use under my eyes during the day, and then all over the rest of my face, I will use my Cetaphil Daily Moisturizer with SPF 15. This is the most non-offensive, universal moisturizer I have ever found in my entire life. It is amazeballs, and seriously, I cannot think of one type of skin that would not be able to use this. It's lightweight enough that I think an oily skin person could probably get away with using a tiny bit of it, but since I am so dry skinned, sometimes I will do 2 layers. I'm sorry my voice keeps breaking. I'm starting to feel a little bit sick. It is important for me as someone with hyperpigmentation to have SPF in my moisturizer though. This is SPF 15, so it is incredibly good for just a daily basis. And of course I can follow up with sunscreen if I'm gonna be outside a lot in one day. So yeah, that is what I use. I really do like it. And then during the nighttime, I will just use this all over the face, under the eyes, all over the face. It's super moisturizing, and it's a bit heavier, I think, than this moisturizer. So that is what I use to moisturize my skin. Then this is so simple. You can really use whatever you like, but what I use to take off my makeup is the Maybelline Clean Express line. I use the waterproof eye makeup remover, and it's one of those that's half gel, half like liquid, and you just shake it up until it forms a kind of milky consistency. And then I use the Maybelline Clean Express face wipes to take off my face makeup. And that's basically my skincare routine. At this point, the only breakouts I am getting are along my jaw during that time of the month, and maybe 1 or 2 around the same time on my cheeks. When those do pop up, I almost always just leave them alone, let them run their cycle. I have tried so many face masks, and I just don't have a holy grail I can sit here and tell you this is what I use it regularly, because I just don't. Now I will go ahead and give you a couple of extra tips for clearing up your skin with cystic acne. The first one, so many of you are going to hate, like absolutely hate. The healthiest thing to do for your skin when you are suffering a cystic acne breakout, or an acne breakout at all, is to give it a couple of days to breathe. No makeup, no anything like that. Now on days like that, I will use something like the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, which will basically just blur out any pores on my face and make my skin look a bit smoother and a bit more matte, because I do use such a rich moisturizing cream. I'm not using it today because I'm going to like put on makeup after this. But this is what I will do if I don't want to wear makeup one day, or if I just feel like it. So that is one huge tip. Don't wear makeup. Give your skin a chance to breathe and just be free of makeup. I promise you, you will be amazed if you give your skin a week to just be skin and not have to deal with like makeup on your face. It will become so much less stressed and so much less inflamed, and you will be like amazed at the just improvement. Another tip I have for you, and this played a huge role in how my skin cleared up, is drinking enough water. I will, if I am just not feeling it at all, if I don't want to do any water, I will use like a Crystal Light packet. This is the peach tea flavor and it's amazing. I love it so much. It's peach green tea, but it's better than not drinking water at all. And I find that when I am getting 8+ glasses a day, my skin really shows it. My skin glows. I get less breakouts. I find that my acne marks start to fade faster. Water is always going to be one of the best things that you can fuel into your skin. And that being said, one last tip I have for you guys, and I mentioned this I think in my like natural beauty like 5 tips video, is to steam your face. I steam my face. I will say that it's the one treatment I do for myself once a week. And I will basically boil a pot of water. I will let it sit for a minute. Of course, I'll turn off the heat, and then I will put my face over it, and I will put a towel over my head. And sometimes, depending on where I have the most problems, I will like turn my head so like my cheek is facing it, and it really draws out the impurities in your skin. And I can guarantee you, after steaming your face, you will never have such smooth and supple and healthy looking skin. I again do that once a week, and I would say I steam my face anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes every time I do it. So that is basically all I have for you guys, and I do hope you all enjoyed it and that you found it helpful. I can guarantee you I will probably have an updated skin routine in like 6 months. Again, I love trying out new skincare products. And I do hope that you found some of the tips really helpful. And if you would like to know anything else about my skin, or if you have any other comments or anything like that, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. And until my next video, I love you girls so much, and I will see you very soon. Bye!